When traveling through the vast oceans in today's world, maritime vessels face many hardships, like harsh weather. Escalating tensions in the geopolitical landscape also increase the risk of acts of terrorism. But one of the most feared challenges, centuries old but still present, are pirates. And for this reason, the ship security alert systems become a mandatory requirement on cargo ships of 500 gross tonnage and up, mobile offshore drilling units, and passenger ships, including high-speed passenger craft, as stated by the International Maritime Regulations. The SSAS is an essential security feature designed to send an alert to the authorities in case of a security threat, such as piracy or terrorism. When activated, it discreetly alerts designated authorities, such as flag states, coastal states, and security agencies, about the security breach or threat, allowing for a prompt and coordinated response to mitigate the situation. Let's start by familiarizing ourselves with the components of the SSAS. We will be using the Sailor 6120 stand-alone SSAS as an example. Here we have the main control unit, the alert activation buttons, the power supply cables, the GPS antenna, and the communication unit. The system provides 3 SSA buttons, 2 alarm buttons and 1 test button, connecting to the Sailor 3027 SSA terminal through the Thrain 6194 terminal control unit. The CAN interface, which connects Sailor 3027 SSA terminal to Thrain 6194 TCU, also provides the power. Before we begin the installation, it's essential to plan the placement of each component. The control unit should be installed in a secure location, typically on the bridge, where it can be easily accessed by the captain or officer in charge. The alert activation buttons should be strategically placed in hidden but accessible locations around the ship. Common locations include the captain's cabin, the engine room, and other critical areas. First, let's install the control unit on the bridge. Use the mounting brackets and screws to secure it firmly. Ensure it is placed in a location where it won't be easily tampered with. Next, connect the power supply cables to the control unit. Double-check all connections to ensure they are secure. To satisfy the IMO requirement on alternative source of power, the Sailor 6120 shall be connected to a power supply that provides emergency battery switchover in case of failure on main supply. Now we'll set up the GPS antenna. This should be placed on the highest point of the vessel, free from any obstructions, to ensure clear satellite reception. Secure the antenna and run the cable to the control unit on the bridge, ensuring it is safely fastened along the way to prevent any damage. Next, install the alert activation buttons. These should be placed in concealed but accessible locations. Drill a hole with a diameter of 16 millimeters. Use the provided screws and brackets to secure them firmly. One of the alarm buttons must be placed on the ship's navigation bridge. It is recommended that the test button be installed close to one of the covert alert buttons for easy testing. Once installed, test each button to ensure it is working correctly and is connected to the control unit. Checklist for the control unit. Thrain 6194 power or sleep mode. A green indicator. Satellite status. A green, red, or yellow indicator. Position signal. A green, red, or yellow indicator. Program status in Sailor 3027. A green or yellow indicator. Satellite terminal status. A green, red, or yellow indicator. Thrain 6194 status. A green, red, or yellow indicator. Once the SSAS configuration is complete, it's time to test the SSAS. Activate the alert from one of the hidden buttons and ensure the control unit receives the signal. Verify that the communication unit sends the alert to the authorities and receives a confirmation. Here is an example of the message the relevant authorities will receive if the SSAS has been properly installed and configured. The primary purpose of the SSAS is to safeguard the vessel, its crew, passengers, and cargo from potential security risks. By providing a means to rapidly communicate distress signals to authorities, the SSAS enhances the safety and security of everyone on board and helps prevent incidents that could jeopardize lives and property.